All right, yo, what's going on, all my gamers? So, I mean, how do I say this? It's not like I'm here to break the news because I feel like at this point everyone has already heard about Gura's graduation and stuff like that. I just wanted to give my thoughts on it because it's not even give my thoughts like, oh, what do I think is gonna happen, stuff like that. It's more of I just want to talk about the situation, right? Because I don't really have a lot of people to talk to, right? So it's like I feel like I need to get this out because if not, I'm just gonna bottle this up and move on like nothing happened, and that's probably not healthy. So Gura to me is actually an insane inspiration, right? For people who don't know, fun fact: my phone has a Gura sticker on the back, and I look at it every now and then for basically inspiration. Gura, of course, is the biggest VTuber ever for the English side. So it's like, you always strive to be you strive for the top, and Gura is basically the queen of English VTubing. And I also have one of her little not a Funko Pop. What's the word? Nendroid. Sorry. I don't remember what it's called, but I have a little Nendroid of Gura right here on my desk, and a little sticker of her on my preamp because I basically there's a lot of Gura around me when it's like for inspiration because that's what Gura is, and that's how I feel like that's what Gura is to a lot of people, and probably like most of VTubing in general for the English side, right? I started watching her and I loved her immediately. It was over the big boom, chat five big booms in the year of 2020, 2021 ish. It's when I found Gura and all the other girls. I am more of a deadbeat, but like Gura is just the top, the pinnacle of English VTubing, right? So, and there was actually a lot of inspiration in my own stream. I even had a redeem where there is this song. Oh God, I was listening to it. This is probably funny, but like I was listening to a lot of Gura at work last night. My manly job while I'm over here being sad over a shark girl, but I'm like lifting heavy boxes, and I'm like, Gura's leaving us. It was her cover of a song called "Can't Take My Eyes Off of You," and it was it just made me so happy to hear that song that I made it a redeem. I had two redeems. It was a happy redeem and a sad redeem. One of them was Karoni singing God, what was it? It was Tokyo Ghoul's opening, and so I was like, because I would play it with like a sad picture, and I was like, I want to make the flip of that, and the flip of that was, of course, Gura singing. So it's like, and Gura has just always been an inspiration to me, just to do VTubing in general, right? I have often wanted to do the way that VTubers do it, or the way the Hollow girls do it with you know, variety and streaming on YouTube. I stream more on YouTube now, but I at the beginning I didn't, and making YouTube videos and stuff like that. Right now I'm kind of focused on gotcha gaming, but variety is always nice and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I have a lot of thoughts. I, I'm sad. I don't even feel like I'm over here hiding from having to go live on my main channel because it's just like I don't know. I don't know, man. I just don't feel like doing anything right now, but I should, power through it, try to get out some content because I know Gura, even though she barely streams at all, would Gura want me to stop? Would Gura want any of us to stop? Probably not, right? So it's like I should probably get out there and record something and stuff like that. But I mean, as you can tell, like I'm just like feeling down. You know, I just what I'm saying, chat? Like, it hits hard. But I mean, I just as much as anyone hope that she can come back on her Senzawa account. I know if she does, I will be there. But try not to get too emotional while recording this. But I have a lot of emotions. It's like the pillar, the one that you really, the person you really strive to be like you know, it's just that her time and Hall life is just over. You know, she has other things she wants to do. I guess, you know, she talked about she has disagreement with management, what that means. So I guess we'll never know unless she comes out and says it. But you know, I hope for the best for her. I gotta go cry now. I don't know how everyone else is feeling, but you know, it's how I'm feeling. I just hope that you guys are also doing okay. You know, chat this. I don't normally open up like this, but I figured I might as well, right? Because I just felt like I needed to open up to somebody. So chat, I wanted to open up to you guys. And it's not even my main chat, it's my second chat, but chat either way, you know, just because this is my second channel doesn't mean it's not important to me, you know. This is kind of where I get to do more VTubing stuff, you know. Believe it or not, being in the gacha space, surrounded by anime stuff, they're not as accepting of VTubers, but you know what? That's okay. I just hope that you guys have a good day. Try to be there for each other, and yeah. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you gamers in the next one. Bye.